Happy Valentine's Day. I've been single coming up on 5 years now. Now, don't get me wrong, the first couple years after my divorce, I needed to be single. I needed to try to recalibrate my sense of reality to the degree to which anybody could do such a thing. But lately, I've been open to meeting somebody, and that has me in a very reflective mood. I remember in the time before I met the woman I would marry, how willing I was to experience the depths of my love, but also how completely unprepared I was for the possibility of a heartache that would match the depths of my love, and also the enormous, mind-boggling expansion that can come from the combination of deep love and deep heartache. I have a feeling you know what I'm talking about. And it also had me reminded of how I always wondered how we would meet, and to what degree, if any, how we meet has anything to do with what happens next. So in that spirit, we're rebroadcasting an episode of our show today featuring 3 couples who met in really uncommon ways. One was a dating show in the late 80s. They're still together. Another couple on a Disney-themed dating app who had a very Disney-themed wedding. And another couple who fell in love in a bomb shelter. Which reminded me of one of the most romantic, meet-cute songs of all time, Josh Ritter's The Temptation of Adam. And I remembered that I covered this song and posted it online 12 years ago, before I met the woman I would marry, before I had this experience of my life being completely blown open in the most difficult ways and in the best ways. And so I offer you this episode, and I offer you this recording in the spirit of love and willingness, regardless of our interest in romance or our relationship status. I hope we are all willing to love. Peace and happy Valentine's Day. If this was the Cold War, we could keep each other warm, I said on the first occasion that I met Marie. We were crawling through the hatch that was the missile silo door. I don't think that she really thought that much of me. I never had to learn to love her like I learned to love the bomb. She just came along and started to ignore me. As we waited for the big one, I started singing her my songs. I think she started feeling something for me. We passed the time with crosswords that she thought to bring inside. What 5 letters spell apocalypse, she asked me. I won her over singing WWII. She smiled and we both knew that she'd misjudged me. Oh, Marie, it was so easy to fall in love with you. Felt almost like a home of sorts or something. You would keep the warhead missile silo good as new, and I'd watch you with my thumb above the button. Then one night you found me in my army-issued cot. You told me of your flash of inspiration. You said fusion was the broken heart that's lonely's only thought. And all night long you drove me wild with your equations. Oh, Marie, do you remember the time we used to take, making love and then ransack the rations? I think about you leaving now in the avalanche cascades, and my eyes get washed away in chain reactions. Oh, Marie, if you would stay, then we could stick pins in the map of all the places where you thought love would be found. But I would only need one pin to show where my love's at. In a top secret location 300 feet under the ground, where we could hold each other close, stay up every night, looking up into the dark like it's the night sky. Pretend this giant missile is an old oak tree instead. Carve our names and hearts into the warhead. Well, Marie, there's something tells me things just won't work out above. That our love would live a half-life on the surface. So at night while you are sleeping, I hold you closer just because. As our time grows short, I get a little nervous. So I think about the big one, WWII. Would we ever really care if the world had ended? You could hold me here forever, like you're holding me tonight. I think about that great big button, and I'm 10